Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII with Lutherian. It has been a really long time, but hopefully you guys can understand that it's because holiday season rolled around, and, you know, that I'm just kind of a procrastinator in general. I've been taking kind of a break from games. I haven't been playing too much. Occasional game Black Ops, and recently beat Fable 3, and yeah, I just up early today, so I decided to go ahead and record this commentary for this and finish up this this last part of the seed mission. It's been way too long since I even played last, so I really need to get on this and at least finish up the first disc, because that way I'll feel like I've actually accomplished something. But definitely think I'm not going to finish the game with a Let's Play series, because it's a little boring to watch. And me being new at commentary, it's probably a little boring to listen to also, but you know what? You know, everybody's gotta start somewhere, and this is my start, and yeah, it might be a little boring, but you know, whatever. I like it. So, we start off here in this video with a boss fight against Biggs. His little buddy Wedge is nowhere to be found right now. Oh, there he is. He just popped in, and no pay for you this month. Dope. Sucks to be that guy. Well, actually it kinda doesn't, because if you think about it, I mean, these guys, they pop up everywhere, and they don't die. So, I mean, it doesn't really suck to be them. I mean, if you're a bad guy, you pretty much don't die throughout the entire game. You've got it good. So, I mean, these guys are kinda lucky. But, yeah. This is a really easy boss fight. Well, half of a boss fight. You just smack one of them around until the next part of the fight comes out. But yeah, as you can see, Selfie is completely useless. I don't know why I don't have her just spamming Guardian Force. I think she has Quetzalcoatl. Pronounce that way. But yeah. Here comes the actual boss fight, and it's this giant bat, duck, insect, claw hand thing. I have no idea what they were thinking when they made this monster. It's like, man, what can we make that looks like a retarded duck bat? And this is what they came up with. I mean, I have no idea what that beak mouth thing is supposed to be. And these old graphics don't really do the creature justice, because it just looks like somebody vomited all over it with color too. I mean, looks like somebody was eating purple crayon, and also had a stomach ulcer and threw up blood with the crayon, and yeah, they got that. But yeah, on a side note, stomach ulcer, it sucks to have one. I'm pretty sure I just got over mine, but I had my stomach was giving me trouble. Had upper abdominal pain, and felt nauseated for a while. But yeah, those aren't the worst symptoms. The other one's the darkened stool, if you catch my drift, because it's just weird having that come out, and I don't know. And here you see in the video, I'm back on topic for the video, I'm actually going to use all of my Guardian Forces, and try to end this fight as quick as possible. But, yeah, start out with Quetzalcoatl, and then I think it's the first time I use Ifrit, I don't know, it's been a while. And then Shiva, and then I think he still has some health left afterwards, and I smack him around a little bit, but, yeah. So, just got rid of a stomach ulcer, and, mentioned that I beat Fable 3 recently. I've always been kind of a fan. I don't really know how big of a fan I am, but I've always liked the Fable series. I mean, the games are simple, they're pretty mindless. I guess it goes in with the fact that I like Dynasty Warriors, simply because you can just sit there and be completely zoned out and kill everything. I mean, unless you're playing on hard or like a brand new character, the game's not challenging at all. But that could go for Dynasty Warriors or Fable. Neither one of those games are very hard. And when I played through on Fable, when I first started playing, I joined somebody's game, and they had a male character, and I guess when you join someone, it automatically puts you as the opposite sex. So I had a female character, and anytime I played on Xbox Live, all I got was like, "Oh, hey man, you wanna help me get this achievement? Oh yeah, I need to get married and have a baby with you." And I was like, oh god. And me being the nice person that I am, of course I helped them out get their achievement. But some people, they were a little weird about it. Yeah. I'm not gonna go any further than that. But some people on Xbox are very, very weird. And see here, back to the game, I got in some trouble. All my characters are low health, and I got really lucky with Selfie's Limit Break. The only good thing about that character. And I got a full heal, and then I got limit breaks with everybody. And I think when I was playing as Zell here, or just playing it during this boss fight in general, I think I was eating breakfast. And I think I was doing all this in the morning. Or maybe it was dinner, I'm not sure. But you see, I sucked pretty bad with Zell there. You usually can do a lot more damage with him, but I get lucky with Squall here and 5 hit. I'm not sure if that was all of them. I think I missed one, but again, I'm playing on the computer. I'm used to controllers, and I got really lucky here. Killed this boss with that last limit break, and it, you know, made it seem like it was a cool end to the fight. Everybody used their limit break. Boss died right at the end. And fancy. And then, of course, the talking. This, playing through, they're watching this now, I've come to realize how important voice actors are in games, because, man, I know if I had to read everything in every game, still, I'd probably be pretty angry. I mean, some of the games, there's a lot of dialogue, like Mass Effect 2. The dialogue in that game was great. I mean, there were maybe a few characters that sounded kind of weird, but for the most part, that game had great dialogue, voice actors all around. BioWare makes great games, and I really wish Final Fantasy 13 was a bit better, because I mean, they had full voiced stuff. I think for majority, I know for all the main characters at least, I don't think it was every single character you ran into. I think there were a couple just random people that didn't really say anything. And this is, of course, the last part of the seed mission, and I'm gonna speed up the parts where I'm actually in combat here, because yeah, this quote-unquote boss isn't very important, other than you just gotta run away from him. You know, he does, you know, just a little baby damage, but yeah. I'm gonna whip out Quetzalcoatl because Selfie's useless, and I think this guy's weak against electricity, or thunder, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, looks like he is. And so I'm gonna finish him off, couple hits, and then run away. Oh, there we go. Alright. And I tried to, or I had to edit this video for time, because YouTube only likes videos less than 15 minutes unless you're some kind of partner or something. So if you see the clock, you know, skip ahead somehow, that's the reason. And up here, I start to walk because for some reason I remembered that if you ran, the ground shook and you hit stop or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. If anybody watching this video cares enough to comment on if that actually happens or not, you know, feel free to let me know. I'm not gonna play through the game again to find out just for that. But yeah. And then the unavoidable fight on the bridge, right here, because he jumps ahead like a cheating bastard. And speed this up too. The music here is going so fast it sounds kind of like gunfire, at least through my headset. But my headset's pretty lame. I really need a new one. I've had this one for not even a year. It seems like I've had it for 5 or 6 months maybe, and well, a little longer than that. Before I quit Warcraft for the bajillionth time. Speaking of that, I have not started playing again, which I'm pretty proud of. Been over 3 months now since I quit. And Cataclysm came out, and you know, I really don't seem that interested in it. I've played, you know, a little bit on my friend's account just to get a feel for what they changed and stuff. But I haven't done anything level 85, I think is the level cap. But I made a Worgen just to see what their starting zone was like. It was alright. Still think they did a lot better with the Death Knight starting quest, but you know, you can't really compare level 1 starting area to a level 55 because they just have room to make it more epic, I guess would be the term. Alright, now here's where shit starts to get real. I mean, they're all like, oh no, spider in the town! I don't know why we stopped here for so long, just to wait on these dudes, but, you know, I think I paused it there because I went to go do something, but, yeah. Paused it earlier, too. I don't know if you caught it. This is when I was fast-forwarding it through the battle. But, yeah. And, here's a fancy cutscene, so I'll quiet down just to let you finish this up. Alright, and coming pretty close to the end of the video. I've been trying really hard when I edit the videos not to skip any of the storyline, because I know some of you care about that, maybe. I don't know, because not everybody played this one. But yeah, been trying to keep that in there, try not to cut any of it out. Here we get to see how good of a stand-up person Seifer is, and then get to be told good job by Quistis, and then, you know, that's the end of the seed mission pretty much. All that's left is to go back to the garden, and yeah, so I think I'm just gonna cut this off here, and this has been Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII with Lutherian. I hope you guys have a nice Christmas, and I'm not sure when the next video will be, so see ya.